Hello, good evening. Welcome to WealthMills Securities Weekly Market Wrap. As far as the Indian markets are concerned, markets are going through very unusual times. It's not only Indian markets, but the markets across the globe. But one thing what we are observing is the epicenter of this entire episode is COVID-19 issues. At WealthMills Securities, what are the data points that we are picking up for our investors and what is the strategy we are currently implementing? I just want to inform to all our investors. First thing is the entire episode of COVID-19 issue started from the city of Wuhan in China. Everyone aware. The city of Wuhan and the nation of China was entirely locked down for nearly 65 days. There was a lot of apprehension. What are the production in China and how the economy of China that's going to behave in the days to come. For the surprise, this week we got the Purchase Manager Index, that is PMI index. This is the official data that's released from China. The PMI data of China, the Purchase Manager Index released by the Chinese government, it says the PMI index, it crossed 50 points. The normal expectation from the analyst fraternity across the globe is it would be less than 50 points. In the month of Feb, the PMI index was at 35. So it's a very good positive indication that Chinese economy, after a complete lockdown of nearly 2.5 months, they are coming and the economy and the industry is coming back on the track. It's not a breakdown, it's a temporary pause to the economy. Now coming back, the one of the other data what we are tracking is actually, as per the WHO organization is concerned, the World Health Organization is concerned, the number of cases in Europe, it's got peaked off and it's getting consolidated. This is one positive indication that's coming from European region. Now, where we need to look forward is the main epicenter currently is US. So we need to wait and watch how the number of COVID-19 active cases that are going to come out from US, and also the casualties and the number of deceased, and how much the impact that's going to have on the economy. Till now, even though there is no official lockdown in China, in official lockdown in United States, but the economy, the kind of numbers what we are witnessing because of the unemployment data and also the production data, that's the indicators that are coming, there's going to be a pause in the United States economy. But one thing we need to keep in mind in United States is they're coming up with another round of a stimulus package, and it's in pipeline as per the confirmations and the data that's coming. US may go for another $2 trillion of stimulus package with respect to the COVID-19 and also with respect to the infrastructure in United States is concerned. So we need to wait and watch for these data points. So that's why we are witnessing very volatile sessions with respect to Dow and Dow futures, and the same impact we are having across the global markets. It can be Asian markets and also the European markets. It can be CAC, which is the indices of France, and DAC, German index, and FTSE, FTSE, which is the London stock exchanges. So the major European stock exchanges also right now they are simply following the Dow futures, and the entire epicenter is Dow futures, because most of the selling is coming from the exchange traded fund and various funds across the globe which are originated in United States. But if we observe the Indian data, last 1 month, even though the foreign portfolio investors in India, they were the net sellers starting from this crisis, but if we analyze the data, the domestic Indian institutional investors they were the net buyers throughout this period, except barring couple of days. But every day, Indian institutional investors are buying the stocks from Indian market. One question here is the key drivers for market in short term are, the one reason is sentiment, and the second reason is liquidity, and the third reason is the valuation. These are the primary reasons that drives the market in short term. So currently, because of the COVID-19 uncertainty and how because it's very unusual, you all very much know, it is one of the event that we are witnessing in last 100 years. So going ahead, how the numbers are going to impact in India? Right now, the official data says in India we have a lockdown till 14th of this month. So how much impact it's going to have on Indian markets? It is going to be a breakdown, or it's going to be a temporary pause in terms of the growth of the economy, in terms of the earnings of the companies is concerned. So we are looking forward, and we are anticipating, if the lockdown, the government is going to make it as a, they're going to take off the lockdown on 14th of April. So the market and the industry may see a pause. It should not be a breakdown. So we need to wait and watch how much the impact that's going to have on the economy as well as on the company earnings are concerned. So these are the factors we are waiting, and that are going to determine the market movement in the days to come. The second factor we are witnessing is the valuations. Valuations of the stocks, because of this uncertainty and the humongous sell-off that market witnessed, many of the stocks valuations are very attractive at the current point of time. It can be banking, it can be especially in mid and small cap stocks. But if you see the quality mid and small cap stocks, the valuations are at rock bottom. In fact, for some stocks, for our investors, we try to buy some stocks, but there are no sellers for these particular stocks in some counters. We have been trying to buy some good quality mid and small cap companies from past 1 week, but there's no sellers absolutely. Even though, despite of so much fall in the market, there is no sellers in these counters. These are the quality stocks. When it touched the rock bottom prices, even in some counters, some stocks, even promoters were buying these stocks. So it gives a good positive indication. If the investors have a very good long-term time frame, if the investor is coming to the current markets with a time frame of 2-3 years, this is the best time where you can see a multiplier impact in the markets. Once these COVID-19 issues get resolved, as we witnessed the PMI index in China, how it went up, if the same kind of replica that's going to happen across the globe, then within a matter of couple of quarters, you will see the economy coming on track and the earnings of the companies that are coming on track. Probably the current lockdown across the globe will have impact on the earnings of the companies for Q4 and also Q1. So market always look forward for the forward earnings of the companies. So for Q3 and Q4 of the current year, if the earnings are going to revive from the current downtrend, then if we have to look for the same day, 4th April 2021, if you have to discuss, you will see market in a different dimension in the next year. So bring your long-term money and use the uncertainty in the current market, because since there is uncertainty, market never likes the uncertainty. Since there is a lot of uncertainty at current moment, you can buy the stocks at a cheaper valuations. If you have a long-term time frame, this is the time you can infuse the capital in different intervals. This is the main theme, and what we are looking forward is how the COVID-19 cases that are going to pan out in India. As you all aware, 130 crores populations. At present, we can say the numbers are clear and very comfortable. But we need to wait and watch how the things are that are going to pan out in India. These are the crucial data points we need to look forward. One of the other thing you need to think as an investor, you need to identify in India is there is always one question on Indian government and also with respect to the regulator, whether with respect to the Indian government is concerned, whether they are serious about the stock markets or not. This is the question keeps on comes. But despite of this slowdown in the economy, Indian government made it a point to make and recognize Indian stock markets as one of the essential services that are offered in India, and they consider stock market as one of the essential services, and they kept the stock markets wide open throughout this breakdown. So it shows the government is giving a lot of importance to stock investors and investor fraternity in India. This is one thing we are keenly looking forward in India. Going ahead, we will watch for the lockdown numbers and how much impact that's going to have on the markets. My suggestion to all our investors is use this opportunity to start accumulating these quality ones. Quality ones will come when there is uncertainty in the market. They are not available at cheaper prices at every time. Especially look into the banking stocks in India, especially the private banking stocks. There is a lot of negativity with respect to the private banking stocks. But these banking stocks, private banking stocks, are the center of an economy. When economy does well, the banking, the financial services does well. If the economy takes a pause, the impact will be more on these financial stocks. So right now these stocks are some banks are available at a price to book value, which were quoting around earlier in the couple of years back, they were quoting 2 to 3 times of the book value. Currently they are available sometimes less than the book value. So try to accumulate these kind of quality ones in your portfolio. Just give a call to us. We are more than happy to help you to select the right ones. And start infusing your capital slowly and start accumulating these quality ones. Of course, Moody's yesterday given a report on Indian banking industry, and they given a negative outlook on the Indian banking industry. But as the economy stand on its own and the economy start running, these are the sectors that are going to get benefited. For example, for a matter of fact, I want to bring to your notice, auto sector. The sector has been punished left, right and center. For example, Maruti, which has been trading around 8,000 levels couple of years back, it is currently available at 4,000 levels. These are not recommendations, but these are the stock specific movements, price action that's taking place. Mahindra, just available for 245 rupees. It came down from a level of 800 rupees. And stocks like TVS, which was a multiplier earlier in the previous rally, now available around 250 rupees odd range. So look for the stocks. Of course, there is a lot of uncertainty. You might be thinking how the industry is that's going to pan out. But let me tell you one thing. Because of the prolonged low oil prices are concerned, there will not be any change in the disruption in the automobile sector. The industry will some more time they will foresee the combustion engine rather than going for as the cheap oil is available across the globe for a prolonged period. They will look for rather than replacing with a highly expensive lithium-ion battery. They will go with the combustion engine for some more time. So, and again, due to the COVID-19 issues, one of the reasons people used to bring out earlier is because of the ride-hailing services, the app services are concerned. The auto sales have been keep on coming down across the globe. Now, because of the COVID-19 and the social distances are concerned, nobody prefer a cab. They try to go with their own automobile in the days to come. They prefer a personalized car rather than using a passenger taxi. So these are the things that will change the dynamics of the world. And every crisis across the globe, it gives some opportunities and some adjustments in the economy. You will find the stocks which are in IT enabled services with respect to more of the kind of video conferencing, the cloud. These are the points, these are the pockets which are going to do well in the days to come. And you will see a complete space landscape that's going to change in India. People are going to work from homes in the days to come. Many of the companies, they want to implement work from home culture in the days to come. So there is a lot of dynamics will change in the economy and the companies are concerned. So we are look forward, and every time market get into crisis, that gives a big opportunity to investors who invest boldly. This is all with me this weekend, and please subscribe to our video, and just click and subscribe to our channel. And also for our existing investors, we have sent a global report, which is this is the requirement of regulators. So this report contains, we will send every year, this report contains the transactions you have done, the net buys and net sells you have done during the year. This report just keep for a record. And also, as a client, if you need any kind of tax calculations are concerned, just give a call to me or write to us, to our operations. We are more than happy to facilitate you with the required information. This is all with me this weekend, but just keep in mind, take care about your health, and also please stay at your home. Thank you.